Hello, this is Sandra Embleton, shooting this video from up north. Beautiful Japanese maple in the background, sound of the waves. So what urged me to make this video was I received the thought, what if it only takes one person in the one to recognize the Christ? What if it only takes one witness to recognize Christ who can positively identify that this person is Christ? What if that one witness has the awareness, because that one witness is the daughter of God, to recognize the Son of God? What if it's the daughter's job, the daughter of God? What if it's her job to recognize the Son of God? Well, the only way she could do that is if she knew him. So in order for her to know, to be able to make that statement, she must be confident she knew him and is willing to testify to that. But then it's not just her testimony, but it's her journey. It's all the evidence leading up, pointing to who she truly is. What if she's the one that has to awaken? What if the Magdalene is the first to awaken? And what she would awaken to is the fact that she's the one that can recognize and knows the Christ. And that when he returns, she'll be the one to say, hey, he's back. And that anybody who's actually been following her might also go, wow, she's been on this Mary Magdalene thing for a long time. She's been on this Bride of Christ thing. She's been on this Book of the 500. She's been on a lot of stuff. She's like, her background's really pointing up to, like, she's really serious about this. Like, this woman's really done her research. She's really, really serious about this. Yeah, I am. And I'm hearing to share that when I was younger and I would meditate and I would be with God and I would sing to God and just set time aside in my life to be with Him, to hang out with Him, to have fun with Him. And having that time alone with God, sometimes there'd be some really great yoga moves. Sometimes there'd be some really great songs that would come out of me. I'd go, oh, I wish I was recording this, God, so I could share this wisdom. And then God would say back to me, it's enough that you're doing it. You don't have to broadcast it all over the world. You don't have to go in front of a TV. You don't have to go and broadcast and put this public anywhere. And God would say, it's enough that you're doing it. I go, well, how could that just reach everyone then, Lord, if they weren't told? And it's the collective knows. The collective already knows. And it's you. You're the one that has to figure it out, Sandra. You're the one that has to be confident. You're the one that has to come forward and say, yes, it's me. Yoga teacher, housewife, author, just little me. And I'm coming forward and I'm saying, yeah, I have the courage to come forward now. Because it takes a lot of courage to come forward and speak the truth and just say, I am on it. I'm on the lookout for Christ, just so you know. I've taken myself up here to be quiet. I'm giving myself time to go inside and have that introspection and create today, October 13th, 2020, a day that goes down in infamy, that the Pope ordered the death of all those Templar Knights, how many years ago to today, October 13th, still a thorn in my side. That wasn't nice, was it? Protectors of the Grail. We'll see what happens to those guys. Isn't that funny? Going back, sorry, lost my train of thought. So I'm by myself and with God. He says it's enough that you're doing it. It's enough that one person, the one, recognizes on behalf of the one that she's the one to do this. So now I can be on the lookout for him. But I've been on the lookout for him for the last 6 years, and he hasn't surfaced yet. And I'm really looking. I am really looking. For signs of his return. I haven't let my guard down. I haven't stopped looking. I haven't given up faith. Sometimes a little bit here and there. Sometimes it's like, oh, is this ever going to happen? Is he ever going to return? Oh, it's just taking forever, right? And then there's a lot of good signs coming forward, a lot of 222s. A lot of presence. Christ's presence is close to me. He talks to me every day. He's with me. He puts his arm around me every night when I go to sleep, but he's in the spirit. But he's letting me know. I felt his presence the other day. So I guess it's about, if we had a show or did anything, we how many more days till the Christ appears. Everybody stay tuned because he's on his way, and it's like expecting Santa Claus, eh? Isn't that funny I said that? So can I say take heart, he's coming? It's like everyone's saying, oh, I really hope and pray that Christ will return. And he will. But it's like everything else that's happening right now in this time. He might come in a different way than you used to believe. He might come in a different way, in a different form than you used to believe he would. So if you've been programmed to expect Christ to look like this and been told this is the only way that you'll ever see him, line from Super Troopers is coming through here. This is the time that well, as a witness, I'm going to say things are looking good. Things are looking good. So I guess I'm saying the one has recognized the one, and has it's like we're all in an ocean of, we're all one in a water and the lake and the ocean, and we're all one. And sometimes when the wind's really blowing and things are tumultuous, a little drop of water will rise up above the others in the ocean, and it's like they're separate for a moment, and then they come back down. Well, while they're separate for a moment, they look around and they see what's out of the water, and as it falls back down and becomes one into the water, the consciousness of the one affects the ocean. So how much of the consciousness that I am aware of right now is me jumping up and getting some information that people haven't heard about before, and then falling back into the oneness of the ocean, say, hey, I found something out, and now I'm bringing it into the collective consciousness. Maybe that's why God kept telling me it's only enough that you do it. So is it only enough right now like how many years later, getting that message? Is it just if I am the one to recognize it, then it's true for us all? But someone had to step up and seek their truth to the point where they figured out who it was. And having determined that, now having to act accordingly to the truth of who it is that they are. Because if you're a great soul, you have to do great things. You're meant to do great things. You can carry it. You can carry it. You can carry it because God's helping you. God's going to carry it. You just have to be the voice of God. Have the courage to be the voice of God. Yeah. Have the courage to be the voice of God. How many of us have that courage that we will lay down everything and the judgments everyone thinks and all the work we've done playing the game the whole time in our journey, pretending we were like everybody else, when we knew there was something special about us, that we were here for a special reason. And for that reason, it's like we've been protected, we've been watched over, we've been kept from harm's way. And then it becomes evident that, oh wait, you're sitting in line, the end of Beetlejuice, they're waiting for their number to be called, and all of a sudden you're waiting to serve God, you're waiting to serve God, and all of a sudden they call your number. It's like, my number's up, like I got to go to work. God's calling me now. God's saying, you're the one that has to do this now for the one. You're going, I've been waiting. I've been waiting to do this, God. Yay, I get to work for God. I get to speak for God. I get to be the one that he comes through. So I guess as long as I'm okay knowing I'm the one, I will be the one moving forward. When God has a thought or there's something you'd like to share, Father, Mother, God wants to share, I'll speak it. And the closer we get to his arrival, I will keep you posted. I'll tell you the closer and closer he gets. I will tell you the closer and closer he gets. I'll give you a progress report. Thank you.